Zene's Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Where we last left off, we needed to go across Ruan, which requires a boat. So we need to talk to Morris, or whoever it is here, and get one. Oh, this must be the ferry Jean mentioned. Kids looking to cross over to the other side? Yes, we'd like to, but how much does it cost exactly? No fare, miss, by order of the mayor. Well, it's going to be about half an hour or so, though. This whole thing's been murder on the residents, let me tell you. That would be a bit of a wait. It's gonna get passengers on both sides of the river, not much you can do. Well, how about it, Estelle? Shall we cross over? Waiting is evil? Doesn't look like there's any other way across, so let's get in line then. Okay, we're next. Now's the time for the ferry to break down. Murray, that's the guy's name, not Morris. Sorry for the wait. It's your turn next. On to the boat now, come on. Okay, thank you. I don't know if we can come back across either. Okay, you can. Good to know. Okay, how do we get out of here? We need to go north, then east, then south. Okay, that's just one of those pig monsters. Is there anything else?
Here for a rematch?
So I wonder if there might have been treasure thrown under the tree, but looks like it was just a monster fight. Been a long time since I had to deal with these suckers. Okay, Sephiroth Towers, that means the Guild Quest will be around here. That's a little different from what we've been seeing lately. Exterminate. Roadrunner. Avian monster that lives in the forest. Claws are dangerous. Ebony scale. Fires blinding lightning strikes and calls allies.
Finished.
Pretty sure most of you saw this coming. As for agate, does he have to be equipped with? Oh no, his CP is low. Okay, I was a bit confused there for a little while. Yeah, I'd rather just take the roadrunners out, I think. And what was this next? Oh well, I guess it's gonna heal. just gonna whack the first one. Oh, never mind, it's with Earth. Change plans. And let me just make sure the Roadrunners don't null Earth. Does she have any... She has petrified bomb. That's good. Let's roar. Yeah, Petrified Cloud's the only AoE weapon I have. Yeah, that shit's still worth the radius. This one hits everything's on it. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with Joshua's turn, because he's tad overdue. Okay, the annoying suckers are starting to pile up, but that should mean a bigger payout in terms of EXP and Sepith. Sadly, Sepith does have a cap, so after a certain point it really doesn't give anything else. And you probably guessed what I was up to here, but whoever survives is not going to survive. Oh god, you're killing me, Shira. Unlike the thing you're freaking supposed to kill. One of them got claimed by KO. I think he was dead anyway. Okay, that does not impede, that's good. That one's dead to rights. Now I might be able to kill that one on this turn also. We are just going to stone hammer this one. Yep, I had to use up most of Estelle's EP, but we are victorious. Okay, what's the payout look like here? 600 for agate. Judgment card for Shira. Sure, why not? Freeze 2. Extermination complete. I'm a bit curious as to what that does. Or new move, that is. I can't see it from here. Tactics. Set S break. Card of Fate inflicts random status effects. Now, there's usually a chest in the area here. I don't know if I've gotten the one for here already. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ascend the tower. If there's anything up there, I'll see you there. If not, I'll just move to Colony Tunnel. Okay, a reward for climbing here. More dimension bugs. might be able to clip 3 of them, but oh well. These two. The unlucky winners. As for here, I can go ahead and just... Actually, I should focus on agate hit. These things are still a little tough to cut through. But Joshua's still fairly effective. Anyway, with the one eliminated, I should be able to just use the Hellgate. Before it did just over 2,000. With this spell, hard to say whether or not it'd be worth it. Some high defense. Nope, there's no combination element. I guess I'm sticking to aerial then. Set another trigger there. And then there was one. I think I'm willing to take whatever it throws my way, to be honest. Oh, I forgot they could do that. Now they should start killing. Okay, a little short. I'm going to go ahead and drop a soul war on the other seed here to try and finish that off. Use a Hellgate here. And now this should drop 2, maybe 3, but I think it's more 2. Yeah, 2. That kinda hurt. Although that's worse. Oh, I can't reach that crud. Okay, in that case, I should have had Joshua go offensive and then have Sheriff support because he hits harder than her, I think. Wouldn't be a bad thing if they decide to start dividing, to be honest. upstage Josh a little bit here. Plasma wave. Still alive. What's your move? The wrong one. And I don't think I can get bonus 7 on the copy. Not totally sure on that though. It still gives you something. Well,
Done yet.
max time, Mirage, and Space Sabbath. One mind orb. So yeah, time to go back down. Okay, now we're at Airletten. Yeah, I've already swept this area a few times probably. Can aim my gun, but it's not like I can actually fire it. Just thinking about it has me sweating a few bullets of my own, so I'm trying not to dwell on it. Calling Tunnel is blacked out right now. One traveler just passed through a bit ago. Research with the Central Factory. Thinks guts to cross it now. Yeah, I have the food items from here. I was wondering if they like could get new items, but maybe not. You want to rest here? 200. It's well worth it in my opinion. And it would be nice if I had another ingenuity. It's Lord be some guy brave the tunnel the way it is now without batting an eye. We're just heading back to Zeiss on urgent business, but can anything be that urgent? Guy's got balls, that's for sure. Looks like that's almost enough to steal a guy's heart. Estelle saying holy crap got cut off there. But friggin' A, I really can't see a thing down here. You never stop to think about even our lights being horrible now. They don't love navigating down here would be night vision goggles. If we don't have any, we should check around town in the general goods store or something. Good idea. One way or another, probably best to find a way to see before going forward. And I need to cut to something. Okay, so I went back to the Bracer Guild and I went ahead and put Tita in the party. In case you're wondering why we need her. Oh my, Bracers. Heard you guys solved the case at the Academy. Somehow. Couldn't have done it without Karna and the rest helping us out though. Glad to hear my collection helped out a bit. Your collection? That's right, the gun Karna was using. Yes, handling gunpowder firearms is quite difficult. Though with Karna's skills, I figured she wouldn't have any problem. But what surprised me most was the girl who was shooting alongside her. Is that... are you Tita? That's right, bud. What do you need with Tita? Actually, I have a bit of business with her. How to put this? If you don't mind, could I have a little bit of your time? What do you want to talk about? About that. First, would you mind showing me your gunpowder cannon? Okay. Tina took out her favorite Gatling cannon. So does that mean she has one she doesn't like? I thought so, yes. I knew it. Tita, do you know what model this is? Yes, it's what's called the CZ series. It's one of the first models in that line. Graham said it's really rare. There's only a few in the world or something. Yes, that's right. Do you know anything else about it? I don't know that much about weapons myself, but apparently there was a problem with the initial model's basic structure, so it wasn't able to live up to design specifications. As a result, the firepower was upgradable, the attack range wasn't adjustable. Next generation models are improved though, apparently. I'd say she knows plenty. Yeah, seriously. I see. Well, if you know that much, then this is simple. So, Tita, have you heard about the F parts produced by the Rhineford Company? Yeah, they're the final parts to complement the CZ series weak points, right? I heard they only work with relatively new models. Actually, there are F parts for that initial model. Would you believe that if I said it? Is that true? Yes, it is indeed. There's little demand for them, so there's not many around, but they certainly exist. Now here's the real point. As it happens, my By total coincidence, a set of those parts is in this very store. Really? Really? I'd like you to have these F parts. But are you sure? Of course. Thank you all for saving my little sister at the academy. Besides, it'd be a real waste to just let them rust. But it doesn't feel right just taking something for free. Hey, why don't you just accept them? If it still bothers you, you can pay her back some other way. Agate. Are you sure? Of course, that's why I mentioned it. Do you know how to install the parts? Probably. If you don't mind, can I borrow some space? I'll put them on right away. That's fine. Tita learned a new S-craft. Cannon Impulse S. Sure, why not? Well done. Perfectly upgraded. This should make quite a bit of difference. No, quite a bit. I might have misread that. Made it quite a bit different, maybe? I don't know, I'd have to go back and look. Yes, I'll be sure to try it right away. Thank you so very much. So, to take a look at that, set S-brake, line attack. That's the only thing she has, so why'd they even ask me? That makes no sense. So I went ahead and put the night vision goggles on Agate off camera. Everyone else is still using essentially the same equipment. I have a pop-up. So I don't know how much has actually changed down here. Invisibility is utter crap. Zeiss is this way, supposedly. I probably should just try to follow the road, I guess. But in case you're wondering, yes, I'm only making a deviation. And, okay, is that an enemy? Yes, that was an enemy. So this is not where we're going to make our deviation just yet. Another enemy. Sadly, the orbital recharge station is down, so you have to rely on items in order to keep yourself sustained as goal. So you have to rely on items for sustain, so I was trying to say before being so rudely interrupted. And here's where we're going to make our deviation. Is it back here? In case you didn't notice, I'm trying to get into the limestone cave. So I was wondering if the penguin achievement has to do with something here now. I'm going to skip around. Okay, I looked around here. I have no idea what that penguin achievement is all about. There was nothing new over where you fought the boss. No new chests from what I could tell. On the plus side, you don't need to wear the goggles there. The downside is the enemies there are still extremely weak and therefore pay like crap. Well, you can say the same about this place, so go figure. Although the cave would have been a really good secret grinding spot, all things considered. Not too many people would go there. It could help for those that need a couple levels for what's coming up. So how can we get up without the elevator? Do we have to climb up a shaft, or what? They don't really tell us. Holy. Oh, this is darker than I figured it'd be. Did anyone get work done with things like this? Speaking of which, the elevator will be dead, won't it? Definitely. We'll have to make use of the stairs if we want to go to the other floors. Yeah, I remember where the stairs are. Could activate the orbital shot, we'll do the scene. The factory is closed. Don't worry, we have a little something to help with that. ZFG. Back in business for the moment. It's only a temporary fix. So, if you want, you could pop in a few slots here or there. Sadly, it's still really expensive. I don't want to use too much because I don't know how much I have to upgrade Olivia or Chloe should they come back. Though I'm a bit curious as to what the value of each of these is. Space is the ones worth the most, huh? Usually all the elements are the same, so they're all 22. If we use that method, we should be able to restore the factory like normal. So you got the professor's invention, use as best you can. And I'm making a beeline straight to the guild house. So this is Estelle's that's going away. Right on time. Oh, come on, Killica. Were you seriously guessing that we'd come by? That floating city is the source of our current troubles now. If you cannot reach it directly, the most logical course of action is to ensure the various guild branches are alright. Yeah, that's logical. She does have a point. Never misses a beat. You'd probably have an extra scene if you had Zane with you, but I don't think he's really worth the hassle of trying to use here. Small talk aside, you can imagine how things have been here. Zeiss is practically built on a culture of orbit worship at this point. Losing them is a shock, to say the least. Chief Rock has been trying his best, but the citizens remain as panicked as ever. I was afraid of that. I hope he's okay. I'd like to help him, but I'm not really sure what we could do. I'm sure he'd appreciate the company for the moment, if nothing else. The other major problem facing the city is the Caldia Tunnel. With the orbital lighting non-functional, passage through it has become much harder. No kidding. You came through them on the way here. You can barely see in front of yourself. As things stand, it is very dangerous. There's more. The water pump at Elmo is currently non-functional and their hot springs are closed. Aw, nuts. Mrs. Mao must be taking that hard. That should be everything. Now it's my turn for questions if you don't mind. What happened after I left the Carnelia Tower? Heck of a lot. Floating city appears, EFG, so it is the Oriole. Seems that this was guaranteed to happen the moment they took the towers. Most likely. When you think about it, heading to the towers is probably a waste of time. It's kinda depressing. We have little time for regrets now. If nothing else, it sounds as though you obtained a far greater understanding of their plans in your visits to the towers. What I must focus on now is putting what we know to use for the future. Killica. Would you mind fixing my phone, by the way? Guiding you to a better future will be hard if I can't get in touch after all. Okay. Just give me a moment here. Art's now unavailable. But unlike Shara, her attacks don't suck. That should do it. Flip the switch on the phone. As I would expect of Russell, he's done well again. Thank you, everyone. This will help tremendously. Nothing to it. Glad we could be of assistance. At this point, it's time to put our weary feet on the road to help the other guild houses. Need help with anything before we go? The city lies in the shadow of Lyston Fortress, so keeping order will not be difficult. Still, if you could, check the board. And as I intimated earlier, checking out the central factory in Elmo may be wise. Their problems seem to be compounding themselves. Will do then. I'll keep that in mind. So they're not up here already? No. Oh well, no loss. Ritter Road and Trap Lanes. Ritter, items of note, has been deliberately trained for combat. Direct attack, make KO instantly. Blade Cougar. Abyss Worm on the Trap Lanes. Respond with extreme caution. So before we get going anywhere, we are going to check in on the factory. And what scenes, I think, are actually by Elmo. I think the Elmo quest is probably going to be like the Royal Academy, where it might constitute its own video. I don't remember where Murdoch's office is. I'm hoping it's 5th floor. Operation. We'll peek in the operation room. In fact, she said no machines are working. She noticed the Capella wasn't there. Someone's on the roof. Maybe it's Murdoch. He's gonna jump. Or maybe the woman with him is gonna give him a little push. Flying object so big it's mind-blowing. Refuses to die at work. Okay, we have to go down a floor. If nothing else, if there are any scenes here, we'll trigger those. Huh. Yeah, I wonder if those ZFGs can get, Anton can get an airship going. Anyway, 3rd floor. At this rate, I'm probably just going to skip to wherever the damn thing is. Wait a second, could that... No, that's Carl. So things are pretty rough. Let's do the experiment. What happened to the gunner? Olivier went back to his home country. He was from another nation. What a shame. We'll have to have him take a look at the new model gun. Where the hell is his office? It has to be on the 2nd floor by process elimination. What kind of boss? Well, I guess the boss that's afraid of heights would have his office here. Still in Joshua. Hello, sir. It's been a while. Glad to see you're well. Glad to see you're back safely. Is the professor's invention of any use? Generator? You bet. It's been a big help. If anything, the Royal Army is probably more thankful than anyone. Telecommunication was restored. A lot of bases were cut off. I see. So for now, at least it's having the intended effect. Which is good, but... Chief, is Central Factory okay? I suppose restoring activity in this situation would be difficult. It's a terrible situation all around. I'm absolutely inundated with requests for help right now. Actually, I'm working on that right now. Sounds really rough. If there's anything we can do, we'd be happy to help. Just contact the guild and we'll come right over. Thank you. You'll take care too. So I need to pull out my book real quick. River Road. That's the landing port over there. I'm going to deal with those first. Wow, it's right there. I was wondering if I had to do any walking. I guess not. Since I'm reduced to attacking, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the belt. Now I need a skull pennant because they said you can be instantly knocked out here. Okay, let's kill this. 5 of them. Lady Cougar has a greedy nature, aims for the bones. You get a lot of fire set with the crap for EXP, sadly. And I'm just gonna death scream it. I could end up being impeded, but It's a chance I have to take. Shoot comment. Actually, hold on. Heartbreak. Let's see what this does. So now I can follow up with Flame Smash. They pack a bit of a punch. There's just no denying that. Oh, the one is sealed. That makes things a tad more interesting, don't you think? Can I get the Gehenna group off rather quickly? Nope, I'll just use another scream. This sucks. Threefer. I'm trying to figure out what the chances of Shara surviving that are. And without a healing move, I'm kind of obligated to just do this. In the event someone targeted Shara, I would actually steal the turn and then try to burn her CP before she loses it to death. Are they really lined up for... Yes, I can hit 3. Okay, the one died. The one that actually couldn't win it. Now, I really don't want to use the crit turn for this, but I don't think I have much choice. I'd rather have Joshua do some damage with it. There was one. Estelle. Smash. You're killing me, game. You're killing me. Okay, sure, I can use the laugh right now. Oh my god. It just gets worse. Why does her attack suck so bad?
Done yet.
Blind 2. And I guess I can take a stab at the Abyss Worms before heading to the hot springs. I know that these are extremely dangerous, not to be taken lightly. I think you do have the entirety of the, not down south, 8th chapter to deal with them, which is kind of a clue to how dangerous they can be. Let's overwrite that one. Now, I don't actually know where they are. I believe they look like the things that appear with Walter when you fight him the first time. That's not it. Barely managed to land. knowing my luck, it probably is by Cornelia. I know I saw those mantis enemies. I kind of forgot they existed. There they are. So, let's drop the save. I need to make sure everyone's topped off. Okay. Here we go. So if you notice, there are 8 of these suckers. They have 12 with almost 13,000 hit points. Causes quakes when injured. Weak to wind. So I'm going to go ahead and use Spiral Edge here.
Eat this!
And I'm going to try to go after them one by one. If you have a lot of AoE, you can try to mow them down that way. It's just, I don't. Just taking an airstrike. Looks like there isn't actually a single wind move that's really potent. Like a single target one, I mean. So I'm kind of curious how much damage these things do per hit. Does not impede, that's good. And you can see that these things are more than willing to line them up, so the game does have to set them up so that you can't just beat them to death. Unless you actually can insta-force them full to 0. So the one in question is still waiting on its turn. Probably should take the skull pendant off Joshua and put one of those orbs on him so that he gets more turns. Anyway, the AT delay has worn off, so the quick is moving out this turn. Actually, I might be able to delay it. Yeah, I can. Another Spiral Edge.
Eat this!
So what does they actually drop? Earthworms. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to share a heal next turn. Right there's the earthquake. You can see how much damage it does. If they all use that, it's instantly over. They only use it after taking damage. So if you chose to use Tita here, you're in a really bad spot, to say the least. Now, the silver lining is if you're able to just insta-burst them down. If you can, you're fine. If not, it's over. Oops. Crap, they can poison. So yeah, Agate's in a pretty bad spot right now. Ignoring that. actually delay their turns almost indefinitely in Evil Eye, since they are pretty slow, almost considered via the way to delay. Right now I'm crunching some numbers. I think I probably won't be able to kill him this turn. It's gonna be kinda close. Can she deal more than 800? She does about 1600, so I might lose Agate here if they all focus on her. The good news here is that they are body blocking one another. Don't really want to use this, but I might be forced to. Basically, I don't want to steal the healing turn from him. They only use his turn for the execute. Of course, if this is the guy that's going next, I just kill that. We're gonna heal Agate. And then I'll stick Sharon healing duty for a couple turns. Right now, I hope they don't attack Josh or anyone. Agate's fine. 3,000 damage.
Eat this! Damn it!
If she keeps getting hit, she can die to the Earth Shaker. That's fine, Joshua can take that. The turn's coming up for this one. Kind of avoid the spiral edge, so I'm gonna use that.
Eat this!
I should get 10 CP back. 4 or 5. And it's barely alive. We'll heal up so that we're in safety. Music change. Perfect. Okay, Josh being poisoned is less than ideal, but I'm attacking the one that just had its turn. So therefore, there's less priority in trying to delay its turn. Joshua, which is very smart, all things considered. Here it is. Yeah, we need to delay that
Eat
turn.
this!
Let's gain 5 back. I definitely wish there was a stronger single target wind move. Like, if they had a different weakness, that would be one thing, but as it is, they're kind of drawing the fight out for the sake of drawing the fight out. And since we're kind of stable at the moment, I can switch Shara back on offensive duty. This will do 3,500 damage, approximately. There are 2 moves combined, that is. Agates get the healing. They get the crit, sadly. And they whiffed. Swing and a miss. Yeah, this one's going to die somehow. Never mind. Actually, it still won't die. It's just... I'm gonna have to have... Still probably use a healing item on Joshua. So, because he is within killing range. And I don't have to worry about the shaker there. So I'm gonna use the 2001 because I'm not that desperate yet to use the big one. Let's delay this guy's turn. And we have Shara heal here. Oh yeah, she does have turn. Some numbers real quick. If I use the lower spell, it's going to be a 4,500 hit point heal. That puts Joshua at 57 approximately. Compared to if I just use this, it'll top him off. I think it's kind of worth it, even though it's double the cost. And that poison should be wearing out rather soon. The only nice thing about focusing just a single one is you only have to worry about denying that target the HP turn. It doesn't matter if any of the other ones get it because it can't do anything more if they're only at full health. Yeah, I have to do this. It won't die before it gets a turn otherwise. Oops. Airstrike, I meant. Damn, no crit turns after all. The good news is the healing turn's going to Agate, who will probably get the most out of it out of the party. And it's fine for them to attack Estelle because she has the Grail Locket, so she doesn't have to worry about getting poisoned, which is like Shara did. Now I'm going to move Joshua onto a new target, one that's going to have its turn somewhat off in the back. That way I don't have to worry about a Earthshaker. Had I attacked the one that just moved, I have to beat it, which is not ideal. Sadly, Joshua got the healing turn this the way. Magic has a small delay. So we're going to airstrike this one to execute it. Apparently, we're going to have Shara heal herself next turn. turn is denied. Like I said, the healing turn there doesn't matter because it's already at full health. Bad news is Sheriff could die here if that thing attacks her. Yeah, that's just bad luck for Joshua instead. It's fine. Let's top her off because she's at death's door. This would be a lot easier with Chloe or Olivia, somebody who's more reliable with magic than Shara. On one hand, I was hoping Shara would be kind of good here because she's innately a wind mage and everything. It's just not playing out as I had believed it would. Air strikes over here. Okay, the combined moves here will kill them. And Agni will get the crit turn so that I can choose the next target. Alright, he does get the crit turn after all. Anyway, you're the unlucky winner. I'll be taking your turn now.
Eat this!
DPS is so significant. I can just focus fire them full offense. Unfortunately, I'm not safe enough to just go AoE yet, since Earthshaker is a force to be reckoned with. But we're getting closer. Had Estelle landed that, it would have died to this airstrike. She does approximately 400 damage. Okay, moving Shara over to the new target now and hoping that Estelle will finish the job. I may have to use Earthshaker here as a result, sadly. Is at long last going down. Todomeda. And that's the end of the fight. He won't get a turn before I kill him. Joshua gets the healing turn, which is all good since he's the lowest HP on the team. It would have been nice for him to get the crit turn since it would have been 3,000 damage. Estelle will do about 600 here if she actually connects the attack this time. I don't know what Agate will do since I've been using his skill. But he gets the strength modifier, which is... Whoa! Hello! Okay, Shara, more than 25. That'll do.
Seems you came up short.
So, max Earth Sepith. Really nice time, Sepith. Poison 2, 3 Earthworms. And extermination complete. So the next order of business is to go to Elmo Village. And the reason for going here is twofold. Number one, I need to heal. Number two, there's a quest. But I will be ascending Carnelia Tower. I will be doing that off screen, so we'll be cutting 2 there to the top once I actually load the screen. As you can see, the roof is still trashed from the whole Walter fight, but there is that bug here that needs squashing, which I'm more than happy to oblige. I've been told the chain attack is kind of garbage now. I'm a bit curious myself, but not curious enough to actually use it. So Cheryl leveled up, which is why she's fully healed. I believe Estelle also did. Josh was the only one who was left out. On the other hand, he has the, I can't remember what the thing is called now, the one orbit that heals his EP as it walks. Ingenuity, that's what it's called. So I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and whack this, since it'll keep it within the radius. Josh will make a quick turn, and the seeds should be utterly annihilated. Definitely worth the expensive 70 EP. So now I'm going to switch them over to Hellgate duty, at least until they scatter. And he casts that immediately. Cheryl will be doing the same. Another instant cast. And they're still not going to die that quickly until I'm finally able to attack the split forms. Just going to do a Hellgate, even though it's not going to attack the one. As long as it doesn't impede. That really hurt. I'm talking about the heal. That set me back. You can see that pretty much wipes out the damage Joshua did right there. Switch over to Aerial. Get back there. Like it, and it would take too long to Hellgate. Slowly whittling away. Just like they're doing in Agate. Damn it. These things are so freaking annoying. Now this time, like an animal connect. Are they in position for me to hit all of them? Same for Aerial. Unfortunately, they aren't dividing yet. But I can keep chipping away at them, and sooner or later, they'll die anyway. And it's not worth using a break. And they saved Agate's life by knocking him out of the way. We are going to heal Agate here. And 2 of them are going to die. Or all 3. I wasn't anticipating the 3rd one who died from that, but it did. has a shield. Do they each give you a different one, or what? Oh. Okay, yeah, let's pop this one on him. Joshua, you take the mind one. I didn't even notice these are different ones until just now. And I can actually give Estelle the shield one if I want to make her really tanky. I get his lowest defense, go figure. Okay, so Elmo Village. As soon as I enter there, I will put a break in the video. My main goal here is to try to get the entirety of the quest in a single video. The whole Discworm thing taking forever did ruin my plans, but oh well, we can adapt. So we'll be picking up here next time with the hidden quest in Elmo Village. Until then, I'm the hero of life.